Cheers and beers, cheers and beers, a little bit of conversation, couple of bad jokes.
Boom.
Tell me what you want, what you really want.
That feels better.
I really want to make you say.
If you want to be my lover, you gotta get with my friends.
Nope.
Making love comes easy.
No, it's what?
Friendship.
If you want to be my lover,
I'm impressed.
you got to
both
get
know
with
it.
my friends. Make it last forever, because friendship never ends. There you go.
What did I say?
You just went like into the next one. You were like, if you want to be my lover.
You gotta get with my friends.
You said,
I said making love.
if you want to be
oh
my
my
lover, make it love forever. I think that's another song.
That's his best way. That's what he wants to do.
It made sense at the time.
It did.
Rewind the tape. Rewind the tape.
It did it.
Oh man.
Cool.
What's happening? What's happening?
Yo, guys, what's up?
What's up? What's up? What's
What's
up?
up?
Dude, Shawn, you made it such a big pickle and gave Matt so much grief because he talked about
gosh.
Batman. He said, we have to put it in the show. You're bringing it in next episode.
Yes.
What you were like, Matt said, what'd you say?
Yes.
Batman top 10? And
I
he's
said
like,
top 10. I just
why
went-
would
yeah.
you do
He
that?
thought he said
sickened.
adamant top 3, and I was like, dude, I
I
just
was
said top 10.
sickened.
Yeah, that's fair.
You're
I was
That's fair.
sick to my stomach, to
Yeah.
the core of my stomach.
My bad.
We watched
Talking
you.
about the Batman Begins trilogy.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight trilogy.
Dark
yes.
Knight trilogy.
Yeah. And so
Yeah.
you made a task for us this next episode we shoot. We're going to talk about our top 5 trilogies. And the person that gave us so much grief only should go right.
He's got to go first.
Yeah.
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 So I wrote my top 5.
Cheers and
Okay.
beers, guys.
All right.
Yes.
Cheers and beer.
I would
go.
say my 2 contenders were the Spider-Man with Tobey Maguire
Oh, good one. Okay.
and the Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Wow, that's really good. That's cool.
Wow.
Okay.
Those
Yeah,
were my
those are good.
two
Those are
contenders.
2 contenders. Okay.
okay.
Yeah. So my list probably will seem kind of basic because it should be everyone's
Hey,
list.
don't downplay it now. You
Yeah,
gave it so
but-
much credit. So let's hear it.
I got the Lord of the Rings up in it.
No,
What number?
Go from
This
5
Oh,
to
5.
1.
Oh, you going 5?
Oh,
Okay.
one.
That's cool.
Oh, are we ranking them too?
You gotta rank them.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought you had enough time.
Okay. I'll do it then. I'll
Yep,
rank
yep.
it. So I got Star Wars original,
And-
the Star Wars original series,
Number
from
one,
the
five.
70s.
Number 5.
5.
So it'd be 4, 5, and 6. Episode 4, 5,
He's
and 6.
talking. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
put
yeah,
number,
yeah.
Put his 5th
Yeah,
place.
In row
yes.
5.
Yep,
Gotcha.
yep.
So that's number 5. Yes.
Wow.
And then it would have to go. Oh God.
On the spot.
Number 4, The Dark Knight.
The Dark Knight, you put it at 4?
See,
The
he
Dark
didn't even
Knight.
make his top
The
3. He's
three.
talking so
Christopher
much
Nolan's-
shit.
Well, the
Uh-huh.
Dark Knight. Yep. That's 3.
Well, that's what I.
Go ahead
Yeah,
for
that's
3.
fine.
Go-
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Prove
All
my
right.
point. Thank you very
Then
much.
We are going to go. Number 3 is The Hobbit.
Lord of the Rings.
The Hobbit
Okay.
trilogy. Okay.
Nice.
The Hobbit trilogy. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yep.
I thought it was fantastic.
Yep.
Okay.
Number 2 is The Matrix. I was lucky enough to see all 3 in theaters.
Number
so,
2 is The Matrix.
That was
Respect to that.
awesome.
Yeah,
Yes,
that's-
number 2. Matrix was a game changer.
Really
Changed
was, though.
everything.
Nice. Yep.
Yeah.
Agree with that.
It made me realize we were living in the Matrix.
Oof.
And then my number 1 is Lord of the Rings. Dude, the
Wow.
greatest trilogy of all time. Number 1, hands down. Case solved. Class dismissed.
Cool. Nice.
I don't know if I
I'm
can
glad-
agree with number 1, but it's pretty. It's up there.
I can't believe you put Batman before The Hobbit.
I
but
am,
it's-
yeah.
Hey, your opinion. It all has. You guys are probably going to do the same
I might have
story
went
for
back
us.
on that. I might have went back on that. I didn't have enough. I was kind of on the spot. but
Yep. Well-
it could go either way. So I'm not.
You
like,
had 2 weeks, but
It's not
okay,
like
it's on the
really
spot. Matt, do you want to do the honors?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Okay. Well, cool, man. Thanks for sharing your list with us. Pretty surprised, but yeah, cool.
I respect number 1 a hell of a lot, by the way. Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings,
Yeah.
good one. Good
So,
one.
I'd say you got to throw in my contenders. I thought, Back to the Future. You remember Back to the
Just go
Future.
one. Go.
I remember Back to the
one.
Future. It was
Good
a
one.
great movie franchise, but that's just like I'm a contender.
Yep, contenders.
And another contender was the Matrix franchise.
Wow.
As much as I love the Matrix,
Yep.
no, it's not there for me.
It's what's going
But-
towards you. Yeah.
I will
Hey, I made
say
a
I had
contention
to
list,
make
though.
my list as well.
Yeah.
So, number 5 for me is the Cornetto trilogy. If you guys are familiar with that,
I'm not at all. Can you just show like
yeah, real
10
quick.
second light?
Shaun of the Dead, Hot Fuzz, and
Okay, yeah,
World's
I know.
End.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
Those
great.
three are a trilogy. technically.
Okay.
Yep, they
Okay.
are.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that. I didn't recognize that. Can
Yeah.
you say those 3 movie names again?
Yeah,
Please?
Shaun of the Dead,
Yeah.
Hot Fuzz, and The World's End.
awesome.
I did like the director
great.
and the actor in that. I think he did.
Simon
was the same.
Pegg, Edward
Yep.
Wright's the director
Yep.
and or one of the writers.
Cool.
He might have directed
Top
as well, I don't
five.
remember. But yeah.
Yeah.
Great.
So number 4 is Planet of the Apes trilogy.
Hey.
Guys, nice.
Yeah, see, that was one of your contenders.
Yep,
I was
that's
like,
a
see,
contender.
but that is one of the, like I love that trilogy.
Fantastic.
My dog Caesar is
Yeah.
named after the ape Caesar,
Yeah.
so
Ah!
he just didn't. He's not the smartest,
Yeah.
but he's up there. He's trying.
Caesar.
Dude,
Oh my gosh.
Number 3, the Dark Knight trilogy.
Okay. Cool.
Okay,
Top
so
three.
I will
Nice.
put that-
It
I
did. It did. I forgive everything I said about
Yeah.
you all the last
It
week.
made it to my top 3.
Yeah.
but I had to think about it. I didn't want to. I didn't want to say
Yeah.
last week that
That's
outright.
fair.
It was, but it's legit.
Yeah.
OG Star Wars, of course, is number 2.
Okay.
OG.
It's hard.
Okay.
It's hard to beat that. Which of course would be episode 4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
And then number 1 is Lord of the Rings.
Hey, we got
Oh,
two for
dude.
Lord of the Rings.
That's it,
Wow.
dude.
Number one.
You got to go with Lord of the Rings. Like
You guys are gonna hate me. But
that's
That's
okay.
awesome,
And
yeah.
their opinions here. That's all they are.
That's so crazy. You guys had the same number
Lord,
one.
Lord of the Rings, Fellowship of the Rings was just a phenomenal experience. I
Yeah.
saw that twice. I think Two Towers like twice, like in like
Yeah.
literally 2 days. Like,
Yeah.
oh man.
It was really long for me because it was like one of those 3-hour movies, in the movie theater.
They are long.
And luckily I didn't have one
Or
kidney.
they're
or I
not
had to
long
get it
enough, actually.
Yeah, cool. Awesome, Matt. Thanks for sharing. I also made a list after what you talked about on our last episode, and I wouldn't want to not give credit for the contenders. I literally went down to try to figure out what was right because I took what you said last time. So these are all the ones that I have that I was like, what top 5 that top 5 for the trilogies. I had Mission Impossible, Hannibal, Lecter, Blade, Mighty Ducks, Terminator, Austin Powers, Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, Pirates of the Caribbean, Aliens, Evil Dead, The Matrix, Indiana Jones, Godfather, Toy Story, Back to the Future, Lord of the Rings, Batman, Christian Bale, Iron Man, Star Wars, Episode 1, 2, and 3 with
Hayden
Keaton
Christensen.
Wilson.
Hayden Christensen. You're talking
Oh,
about episode-
Keaton.
Oh, which one?
What's the guy from Taken?
Michael Keaton.
Michael? No.
Oh, you're not talking about Batman?
What did you say?
I said Star Wars, Episode 1, 2, and 3 for
Oh.
Oh, Liam Neeson.
Liam
You're talking about-
Neeson. Yeah.
Oh,
But-
gotcha.
And
yeah,
then
but Hayden
Men in
Christensen.
Black and Chronicles
Men
of
in Black.
Narnia and Rush Hour. So those were the lists that I was like, gosh, these are all so great for what I've witnessed and in my life and experience. What made it to my top 5? Number 5 is Pirates of the Caribbean.
Okay.
All right.
I like that.
Number 4, Back to the Future. Number 3, Rush Hour.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Rush Hour is fantastic.
Number 2, The Matrix.
Yep.
Made the Matrix make sense.
And number 1, can I get a drum roll, Shawn? I did not gang sounds, but that'll do. Batman. With
Batman.
Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Dark Knight. Yeah.
It's just because, like, I really thought about it in my life and experiences. Like, how many times have I watched these movies and how much have they meant to me growing up? Like, Evil Dead was like a solid 6 or 7 for me because I watched it when I was a kid when it came out. Most people don't even think that's a trilogy, but it is because it's the one,
You forget
2, and 3.
about that. Definitely forget about that.
But yeah, at least that's from my experience. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Probably a lot of mad people that no one said The Godfather in their top 5, huh?
Probably.
Yeah.
I think they call the Lord of the Rings and Godfather. It looks like when I was like
Yeah.
looking up movies trilogies for this list, I saw that come in quite a few articles.
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings or The Godfather.
Yeah.
Seriously, for me, always it's going to be Lord of the Rings. You
Yeah,
know,
I had-
but I do.
yeah.
But The Godfather is awesome. You lost your
You lost
thing,
your
buddy.
head, but I thought that too. I had Godfather on the top 5, and then I was just like, well, Rush Hour just was so funny. Like I've quoted that movie like every 3 months for my whole life since I see it. Do you hear the words that are talking out of my mouth? Like Jackie Chan and I forget even his
Yeah.
name, but just
Yeah.
so funny, man.
Yeah, Rush Hour
really?
is so great.
So I was
oh
just
my
like,
gosh.
God, I can't.
Do you understand the words?
Yeah.
Exactly.
And then Back to the Future. Like you brought it up as your contender, like on the far
Yeah,
5. So
absolutely.
I was like, oh, he said it. That's awesome. I was
Yeah.
just like, yeah,
You gotta,
another
you
one.
gotta give a shout out to Marty McFly.
Yeah. It makes you think like, okay, that was a movie I went back then. It makes you think of going into the past and changing out, doing things, and it's just like, oh
Yeah,
wow,
yeah, y'all both had that.
And then Matrix too. I was just like, yeah. But I'm surprised it didn't make it on your list, Matt.
It's a contender.
But
He's
Yeah,
had a contender.
contender,
Yeah,
yeah.
The Matrix
So-
was contender
Yeah.
on his list. So it was on all
it was,
of ours.
it was a tough one to give up. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
The Dark Knight
Yeah.
was on all of ours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
yeah, me and Matt
I did
both
have
had
the Lord of the Rings
as
too,
one.
but I was just like, I kind of was like, oh, yeah, well, it just is not the same feeling for me, right?
Yeah.
Dude,
So
I could watch that movie anytime.
Yeah.
Like the Fellowship of the Ring, you put that
Yeah.
on, I'm just instantly ready. When you hear that opening scene music,
Yeah.
and then you just transported there when you hear her
Yeah.
talk and
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
dude,
I
I'm
remember
there
seeing
all
the
day.
third
Roll
one.
Bagans.
I saw the third one in theaters, and I fell asleep. I was young, dumb. I didn't watch the first two. I just didn't understand it. Then I watched it later.
Yeah.
And so I fell in love with them. I've watched each of them 20 times. And same with it's like Sin City when I saw that first one. I hated it, but then I watched it later.
Wow, you hated Sin City in the beginning?
The first time I watched
Wow.
it. Then it was like it took me like 3 times to watch it.
Okay.
And then it was like the greatest movie I've ever seen.
That should have been that the first time you watched it. I'm very sad to hear that.
That's funny.
It took a little
that's
bit to
Bruce
get it.
Willis. That's
It took a little
great
bit to
Bruce
understand
Willis
it.
right there, dude.
Oh.
Sin City is a fantastic movie.
And since then
Who is that? It's a Frank Miller Sin City.
Yes.
Yeah.
I've even bought the not the comics, but the actual books. What are those called?
Graphic novels.
Graphic novels.
Yep.
Yeah.
I got all
Cool.
of them.
Okay,
That's awesome.
I had
yeah,
to.
you have that. I've got Frank Miller's The Dark Knights, with the 1985 series.
Oh,
the
nice.
Dark Knight
Graphic
Returns.
novels?
The Dark Knight Returns.
That's super cool.
There it
Yeah.
is. It's got those
Yeah,
two
they're really
comics.
cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 4 of them, but I'm missing. I've got 4 or 2 out of the 4, but those are the ones I have over on my shelf when you guys are at my crib.
Oh, yep,
That's so cool.
yep.
Yeah.
I've noticed them. I've
Yeah.
taken notes.
You noticed them in his
He saw,
car.
like, those are valuable. Maybe.
I have a friend that has collected like all like from like 1960s, 50s, like all the way up, and he has them in the case and stuff. I've
So
seen it.
cool.
It's so cool to like touch and be like, wow, this is history.
Don't touch it, bro. You're
Well,
not supposed to touch
I
it.
said it was in
with
a
your
case.
oily skin.
It's in a case.
Yeah, because you're touching it. You got to put
Anyways,
it in a case.
Lord of the Rings. They almost. I wanted to say this cool fact about it. Frodo Baggins. He almost didn't get the part.
Elijah Wood?
Yeah, Elijah Wood. Like in order for him to get it, and he really wanted it. He went into the forest, had somebody record him, and he dressed up as a hobbit, and he kind of did like a scene from it and sent it to the directors, and they're like, "We want him now."
Oh my god,
They
that's
didn't
so
want
dope.
him at first
That's
until
so
he
cool.
like, I was just like, "Wow, that's what it takes sometimes." The
see that.
creativity.
That's what it takes.
Yeah.
Dude,
Yep.
Peter
Gotta go
Jackson
take some out.
saw brilliance in him.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
And he did. He played the dude in Sin City, right? The fast kid with the yellow eyes.
Elijah
Oh my
Wood?
gosh, you're right.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's in Sin City.
See, I just don't
Oh my
understand
gosh,
his
you're
movies.
right, dude.
Connections.
I don't
Connection.
understand his movies the first time I watch them.
Yeah,
but
you're
then
right.
they become my favorite.
You know what? Oh my god, isn't his name like Kevin? Isn't his Kevin in Sin City?
Sure.
Does that sound right?
Sure,
I think
sounds
it's-
right.
dude.
Sounds right.
Wow,
Let's do it.
I think
That's
it
awesome.
is. I'll
Yeah, I
look it
think
up,
you're
but
correct.
Yeah.
I think
That's
you would
cool.
be correct, sir.
dude,
Man, I swear, if I ever got a tattoo, which I have 0, it would be of Sin City.
yeah, dude, his name is Kevin.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Remember that
With his
Oh, wow,
kaleidoscope
yeah, the-
eyes.
Well, that's the glasses
Yeah.
that have it. Yeah, that's
It makes
cool.
me think of like the Beatles, like and
Yeah.
kaleidoscope eyes. And
Dude,
that's a lyric.
that was such a weird scene because he was like all nimble, and
yes,
just
and quick
run-
pass.
Yeah,
Look, he just pops up.
Wow.
I like that. That movie is a great movie. I
Yeah.
will say that. Yeah.
He's done a lot of movies around
Jessica
that time,
Alba
too.
though.
Jessica Alba is
Yeah.
fantastic in that movie.
Yeah.
That
Oh.
changes little boys into men. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, she was my crush last week.
Damn, you moved on from Emma Stone. Now it's back to Jessica Alba.
Stupid.
Yeah. This is a going thing for you, Shawn. Make up your mind.
Oh my god.
No, actually, with the WNBA being the in thing right now.
Oh, you're gonna bring up Caitlin Clark?
My new crush is Angel Reese. Come on up to the
Stupid as
Chicago
hell.
Sky.
Shut up.
Dude,
Get out of here.
she's so beautiful, and she's
Oh, you're talking about
and she out there killing it.
They're getting
Getting
a
those
lot of
rebounds.
notoriety.
I am nobody, but Angel Reese is not pretty.
What?
No.
First of all, Angel Reese broke the rookie record for rebounds.
Yo, look,
for the
I didn't say anything about her
Chicago
basketball
Sky
skills.
last
I just said
weekend.
she's not pretty.
No, I'm just saying it makes her way
Everyone
hotter.
has an opinion.
Makes her
You're
hotter.
right for that.
Dude,
I don't-
a woman
no,
that can
she's-
rebound.
She's got an ugly character.
Bro,
she's just an ugly
what?
character.
What?
Yeah, I don't think she's.
What?
She's like an ugly person.
What?
I think Matt's
Personality.
calling her
That's crazy.
an extra in
That's
a movie.
crazy.
Yeah, man.
That is crazy.
Or a
That's
supporting
crazy.
actor,
Saying-
you know?
That's crazy.
I'm just saying
Yeah.
she's a nuisance right now because like
Yeah.
that's just like she got a negative attitude.
No, she doesn't.
Oh, she
That's the
doesn't?
media just
That's the
dividing
media.
everyone.
That's like Shawn's in love with the media. Like, it's funny that you say that because I think like
All right, so Shawn's been paid for. Sorry,
Yeah.
yeah, go ahead. He's been bought. Someone's trying to get at him.
yeah. And it's funny because like all that Caitlin Clark, she has brought like a whole nother audience to
Big
the
time.
women's.
Yeah.
Like I actually was like, this actually might be entertaining because I saw a clip of her like get hit by that other lady like
Yep.
intentionally for a foul.
Right.
Oh,
And I
yeah,
was-
that's so messed up.
I was like, dang, this looks entertaining. Or like
Now it is.
that-
Yeah,
like-
that's what people are talking about the
Yeah.
WNBA now,
Yeah.
right?
Well, yeah.
I'm like, she brought a whole era, and then they're like, well, it's not all about her. We work hard. And it's like,
Well, yeah.
everyone works hard.
Yeah.
It's just like she's getting the audience
Yeah.
to come in. Like, give her some credit.
Dude,
Give give her
it's
credit.
like they're talking about it, comparing it to like when Michael Jordan came in the league, or when Larry Bird.
I mean,
and,
she's
Irving
I
Baker
guess
came in the
for
league.
women's. Yeah,
She's
okay, my bad,
fantastic.
sorry.
She's
that made
fantastic.
basketball so much like bigger when Larry Bird and Magic Johnson
This
came
is
in,
true.
and
Yeah.
then when Michael Jordan came in, it made the league so much bigger.
Yeah,
And there was target out on their backs.
yeah.
They literally NBA made a rule for Michael Jordan.
I mean, I don't know how else to put this. I guess the WNBA has had a lot of bricklayers, like they're obviously into masonry, and Caitlin Clark, she's not about that game. She's about just making threes and scoring, dude.
Yeah,
Making threes.
She ain't bricklayer, dude. She's not breaking.
Threes.
So that's why people know about her. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's making shots.
Yeah.
She's good at the
Talented,
game.
yeah.
She is good at the game.
Yeah, and yeah, it's great because I think women growing up can now have someone to look forward to being hardworking in that type of sport. And not enough credits due for women's basketball, and I'm glad they're finally getting it.
Hey.
So shout out to Caitlin Clark for that.
And don't forget about the Minnesota Lynx. Dude,
Oh.
don't forget. You got to represent Minnesota Lynx.
I respect that. Anyway,
They've won the championship
I will
too
say this,
before.
by the way.
Few
I don't
times.
really like Angel Reese in terms of what I see personality, but she is still good on the court.
Yeah,
you know?
she's good. She works hard. She's a hard
She's
worker.
good on the court
What
and
can I
off
say?
of it.
Yeah. Well,
You have no
Don't
experience.
talk about
or
my
real
celebrity
opinions.
crush like that.
All right, fair enough.
my bad, bro. My bad.
Every episode's a new girl, man. You're like a 5-year-old little boy.
It's like my life, bro.
You know, you're like I have a kid that comes back from school and it's like, I got 2 girlfriends today.
Well, they live in Canada. They live in Canada, obviously, but yes, you guys wouldn't know them.
Yeah, you guys, they don't have time for social media, so you know that's right.
Well, no, that's how we talk. Is actually the social media.
You know what's crazy?
The ones
Like,
in,
Oh, that's he's got the what's the
my
catfish?
girlfriend in the Arctic.
Yes.
dude, you guys we just brought up like social media. It just made me think of what's the proper term where it's like not the real person?
Catfish.
Catfish. Like that was such a huge thing. Like obviously nowadays you can't really get rid of it because like you said in the last episode, we have phones today, computers, like internet. If you're not going on to do a FaceTime to check with that person, what are you doing with your life?
Yes.
Like catfishing like 10 years ago
Yes.
was such a bad thing.
But even today, it's not a guarantee anymore with how good AI video is.
Oh,
Oh,
yes.
shoot.
You're
You
so
don't, like
right.
those live
Yeah.
filters. You don't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
You just go to like those Japanese sites, and you'll see like all the the men who are trying to be like not trying to be, but they're pretending to be like just women for fun, or like to get real like
Yeah.
just I don't know how else you describe that.
Yeah,
It's like
they
a
make
different
it-
image.
they
Cultivating face?
Yeah, they slim their face down and stuff like that. And they'll
Yeah.
have like the
Or like
AI,
the old ladies
even
with
the
no
AI
teeth.
voice filters or stuff.
Yeah.
Those two, yeah, it's crazy. Those are crazy.
Those are
but
crazy.
yeah, like I'm just saying like nothing wrong with that, but you don't know who you're talking to anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't.
It's
You don't.
crazy.
Yeah.
It's like
Well,
that.
I guess,
Really?
I guess you never knew technically.
Yeah.
But now you can trust. You're like, oh, I can now. I see them face to face, but it's not.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
can't trust that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's so crazy. I always did like I've heard stories and I'm just like I would always make sure before like I would never send money to some random person I've never
Who
met.
does that?
What
And
if they're
I've
the-
seen people like do that. I'm like, what?
What if they're the king of what are they usually the king of
What you got?
the king of Nigeria, right?
Rant.
Oh, the Prince of Nigeria. The Prince
Oh,
of
the Prince of
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Over a scam. If you're talking about the scammers.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm talking to.
Oh, your friend.
That's
bad.
what- that's my buddy.
You gotta send him
Uh,
$1,000,
yeah.
and then he'll send you back $1 million,
Yeah.
something like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
you
it's
won
coming
the
next week.
You
He's
won the
like,
you
I'll
won
have
the
a
lotto.
Ferrari in
Coming
your
next
house
week.
next 3 weeks.
Dude,
yeah.
internet dating scares me. I've been
Yeah.
catfished too hard, too many times.
Yeah.
That's so
Too many
sad.
times. But sometimes that might something that seems like it's not real. It can be. It could actually be me.
It wasn't.
And dreams do
Won't
come
be.
true for
It won't.
some.
It won't.
Dreams come
Nope.
true for some.
Nope. Just like
Unreal.
just like in Mighty Ducks 2, to call back when they thought the V2, the flying V was going to work.
Flying V.
Iceland shut that shit down.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, what did I say a couple episodes? Shut up, you AI. Everyone knows you're AI.
No,
Working the weekend. Yeah.
this is just motor oil.
It's not.
Oh my
true,
God.
but yeah. It's got a
It's like
table.
Bender.
I love
This is
that.
Bender's motor oil.
Yeah,
Yes, it was,
Futurama
dude.
was a staple for me. I love that show. I was like when I watch all the time.
Gosh.
I haven't watched anything new, but for them. But dude, yeah.
Okay, Futurama, do you have a specific episode that really touched you? Even maybe a couple where like it wasn't just a comedy show, it was one of those drama episodes you're like, holy cow, that hit every emotion and I wish it didn't, but I'm so glad it did.
I think on the top of my head, I wouldn't have that just because I haven't seen it in a while, and I've literally watched from start to finish when I was younger. So it's like hard to pick out because I more like mesh it together. But I'll say my favorite character was Bender for sure.
Yeah, there was always a lot of episodes that touched you. Oh, it's a very touching show.
Well, I think
It's
so.
very
I'll tell you what.
Is that Chris Hansen?
Two of my favorite episodes. Nice. Was the saddest one, of course. I think this one of the saddest was when Fry has the opportunity to bring back his dog, and he finds out the dog lived to like 15 years old. He just assumes the dog lived a happy life, of course, because he lived 15 years old. So like, oh, he probably forgot me. And the dog ends up like, then you do the flashback or the camera, whatever. Yeah. It goes back in time, and you see the dog just sitting in front of the pizza shop. Oh, and the saddest song, of course, ever playing. Oh, yeah. And the dog's just waiting there for seasons on seasons on years and years, and you're just like, I hate that one. That's the one that gets me. And then the second one, of course, is got to be specifically when Fry has he's looking for his 7-leaf clover. Yep. And having a brother, you got to have like that brotherly just bond. And you know how you guys are always like, you're always fighting with your brother. Yeah. Right? And like Yancey wanted his clover. Well, Fry goes away, of course, in the future. Then Yancey finds the clover, whatever, and gives it to his son. But Fry doesn't know that's his nephew who has the clover. So he's like, Yancey always wanted my life. He's always jealous of me. And then Fry, goes to get his clover, finds that it was buried with his brother. So he thought, but it's actually his nephew who's named after Fry. Wow. So it's like, here lies Philip J. Fry, named after his uncle. Wow. And it's like, dude, I'm thinking about it right now. It makes me so sad because it's just one of those great episodes, and Fry just like breaks down, like you're like, oh man, and that one always gets me.
Yeah, you got me all emotional.
I just love that one so much. Like, those two, because like Futurama is such a silly show, but they found such heart-wrenching moments just like that, and plenty others. Those are just my two that always get me.
Do you guys remember like the funny one where like he ate like the old snack machine that was like 30 years and it had a bunch of worms on it, and he took a bite, and next thing you know, the worms live inside him and created him like a physique insane. He was the smartest person alive. And then there was like a whole like ecosystem, and like what's the one-eyed lady's name? Layla. She actually fell in love with him finally. It was like his first time that happened.
Oh, that's so funny.
I'll say like you did touch base on the dog one, and that really hit home for me. But I think it hits home for anybody that has dogs,
a pet, dude. Anybody, right?
Because like
just put pet there.
You can't like think of the moment. Yeah, the pet. Like you can't think of a moment when it's no longer there.
Right.
It's the saddest thing in the world. Like
the worst feeling I can only imagine, that I'm so happy I haven't experienced, but I know it's coming one day, of course. And I'm not ready for that day.
Yeah, when you come home, Caesar's excited probably every single time that you're home. Never once was it like Caesar. Like same with Layla and Lola at home. Like every single time they are butts wagging. They're like, dude, I just started singing like I got a piece of cheese. Cheese stacks.
Dude, I love that song. I say it every time to him. I'll get some shredded cheese. I'm like, dude, gotta pay the cheese stacks. Dude, every time.
I love that video.
And it's one of my favorites. Yes.
I just started doing it. I'm just like, Shawn, I hope you can. I can't relate, but dude.
I don't know. You're talking
dude, the cheese stacks is the funniest song right now. Like, maybe not right now, but if you
when the cheese is getting cut, then it's time to pay the cheese stacks. Cheese stacks.
The cheese stacks.
Gotta pay the cheese tax, dude. It's just I must not
have that channel,
dude.
No, we'll show you. We'll show you. But it's like
a dog owner.
Yeah, but like it's just literally like someone has a dog, right? And there's like a dog. Was it Dachshund? How do you say those dogs? With the wiener dogs.
I seen the one where it's like kind of like a German Shepherd type looking dog.
Yeah, so there's so many. Yeah,
and like the butt is like moving and it's a little thick, and I'm like, they pay the cheese tax a lot.
It's just funny stuff. Someone made a really funny song about dogs. Like anytime you get basically cheese out of the fridge, you got to pay the dog.
Because dogs and scents once you crack,
sounds,
they even sounds.
Oh, dude, they're so annoying. Oh yeah, that dude will be here in a second. If he thinks that there's even a morsel of food, he's already over here waiting.
Yeah. You know, dog sitting for people. Sometimes one thing you do, sometimes they won't eat. Like one of the dogs won't eat really when the owner leaves. So cheese will work with some.
Cheese will work.
Then they'll eat.
Yep. Yeah, it's true. It's crazy. I don't know if you've ever done this with Caesar, but like they know the difference between plastic bags. Like the treat bag,
they do.
Just like
100%, dude.
You're like, I can't hear the difference. They can.
They know.
They come around the corner when you got the treat.
Like and they can smell a dog.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying sometimes, like, I won't even have the bag open. I'll grab something.
Just grab it. You're like, oh, man. It's like if you grab a plastic bag that you're just going to get ready to throw something away, no big deal. But if you grab a chip bag,
Oh,
different story.
Yeah, they're coming around
that
the corner.
plastic makes different sound than the plastic bag that you would
Yeah.
put like that your
Oh,
groceries are in.
I'm so intrigued
For
by
sure.
that. It's just like
They're very aware.
whoa.
They're like, dude,
For sure.
uh-uh.
For sure. I think I have that sense, though. I think I have that sense. We could test it out someday.
We'll try.
I could have went
We,
somewhere
you
else.
can,
He's
you
like-
can go behind
he's
the
like,
wall. Go behind
That
it.
is an Aldi bag. Yes, I heard that. Hold on, that's very thin. Oh wait,
Target
that
bag?
one. Yes, that no, too thick. No, doesn't. That's not a Target sound. That's a Walmart one. That's Shawn. That's
It's a
Shawn.
Star Tribune. It's a Star Tribune.
He even knows the
plastic.
papers. That's how OG he is.
Wow.
He's
Yeah,
a real
yeah.
Rain Man of
Yeah.
Wow,
plastics.
impressive
Yep.
to you, man.
That's a real thin
Those
plastic.
are real thin. That's the ones that have the colors too.
Yep.
Old school.
Way to make it about you, bro.
That's great.
Talking about
That's
loving
great.
dogs and pets.
He's right. That's
Yeah.
funny.
That's funny.
I'm always right, son.
Oh, not anymore.
Dude, we're in the middle of summer. Are you guys like? Have you guys been out like celebrating? Have you been able to hit the paddleboard?
No,
Gosh,
What have I did?
our the lake's got to be warm by now.
I doubt it. But I still want to go. It was
Yeah.
nice this past couple of days, minus the rain.
Yeah, I know it. And I was planning on going yesterday, and it started raining.
Yeah.
Dude, we have a pool outside, and I'm just like, gosh, I want to go out there, and then I'm like, I work, I can't.
Yep. And then it
Yeah.
starts raining.
And then you get back, or it's raining. Yeah, it's
I
like, dang.
did go do something cool the other day. Went to Minnehaha Falls.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah, yep, yep.
I saw those
Dude, it
photos,
was like
bro.
it was
That's
like what
cool.
5:30ish or so in the morning.
And that you
That
went
was
there,
that
the
early?
fog.
That's what.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
So
Yeah.
cool. I've never been there
Oh,
that
that's
early.
why that makes sense.
Yeah.
Because those are dope photos, but
Yeah.
I was wondering
Yeah.
why it looks like that.
Yeah, dude. So yeah, that's that the field right behind the falls area, and you go a little bit further. There's
Yeah.
just an open field.
Yeah.
So that's where I was
That's
at.
so-
near
it was
I think it's
creepy and cool,
Soldiers' Home.
dude.
Yeah, I mean, dude, it's great over there.
Yeah.
And then the
yeah.
falls were fantastic.
Yeah.
I mean, just no one there.
Yeah.
Just dead silent, minus just the literal water falling and just rushing by.
Yeah.
It was just
That's
peaceful,
cool.
man.
I
just
think you
peaceful.
picked the perfect time.
Oh, I
Man.
couldn't
Wow.
have picked a better time.
Wow.
It's like such a good decompressor, you know, and
Yeah,
it's
it
so
was.
funny. I was going to ask about
Oh,
this. I'm glad you brought it up, as I know we were talking on the phone, right, about like massages and stuff.
Yeah.
We were talking like, oh, how us males don't really know massages. Like we just go book an appointment and you get a massage, right?
Yeah.
And then like I was telling you, like I wouldn't have known anything about this, but like Jenna put me on game to like the massages that you go in. You know, you get like you can go there like an hour before. They have like a Zen room, right? You get your own robe. You have your name on a locker. It's got like eucalyptus smelling. You get into the Zen room and you got like all these snacks and water and little like vitamin drinks or whatever, or teas or stuff. And then you can like read a book and it's just so relaxing. And then they come into the Zen room for your massage, and then you go to your massage, and then you go into the nice shower and stuff with the robe. It's just so like, I know that it's not like a male like thing we talk about a lot, but totally relaxing. And
100% is.
Dude.
Yeah, I think what you're saying is normal. If I got you right, it was like a normal massage. If you're gonna go in, it's just you go up to the counter, hey, I want a massage, and they take you to the room.
Yeah. And then you like
But you just went and
yeah.
had a crazy experience.
Yeah.
That sounds awesome.
And
'cause
you went and
I
you
did that.
checked it out,
and
man.
it was fantastic.
Tell me about like your first experience, because like
Yeah.
it's way different, and I feel like we're so late in our age, and I'm like, gosh, I wish I knew this.
I never knew there was. I mean, like I've gone to get a couple massages before in my
Yeah.
life. I think for sure I've had less than 10 in my total life.
Yeah.
And every one of them, like they've done the job.
Yeah.
Like you go, just get a massage.
You're like, oh, this is great.
Yeah, like you walk in, you walk out, like you're happy, okay.
Yeah.
But the one that you suggested before with the Woodhouse or Wood Spa,
Woodhouse Spa.
something
Yeah.
like that, dude. It was just a different level.
So different, dude.
I'm telling you, you're just
Dude.
sitting in that Zen room.
Dude.
You are just zenned out. You're just like, whoa, just happy,
Yeah.
drinking some lemon water, whatever.
Yeah.
And then dim light, chill, calm music.
Yeah.
Take you back. They come in, they call your name. You walk with them over to the next room,
So
and
polite.
you just have the best time ever.
Yeah. It
Like
is-
I guarantee I drooled so like and passed out like I'm just like
I did too.
and just zonked out and then immediately was like, oh, where am I?
Yeah.
Like and you're like one of those
Yeah.
sounds. You'll hear
Yeah.
that like, oh, I almost
Yeah.
drooled because I was passing out. Like,
Yeah.
dude, you have to get a massage. It really is like if you're having a really hard time and you need to decompress, like go
Yeah.
get a real massage.
Yeah.
And a lot of weight will be lifted. It
Yeah.
really makes a difference,
Yeah.
man. It really does.
That's so crazy. And Shawn, I hope like it's like apples to oranges. Like exactly like you said, I thought like all these massages were all the same. And
That's what I
then
thought,
like
yeah.
I got put on game, and I'm just like, this is nothing like it. When the women say I go to the spa for 2 to 3 hours,
Kinda makes
I
sense,
now
man.
understand it, and I'm like,
A little bit.
I don't know why you wouldn't want to do it as a human being in this world at
Dude,
this
just
time and day.
Put your watch in your locker. Put your phone in the locker.
Locker.
Take a book.
Yeah.
And that way, like, you don't have any electronics or anything on your person.
Yeah.
Like when you're getting massaged, like
Yeah.
take any chains off. Like just zone out completely.
Yeah.
Like because I had the bed was heated,
Yep.
and then I even paid for the like the hot stone enhancement.
Oh,
It was crazy.
Dude, you had a full
It was like, it was like only like $20 extra, but like, dude,
Yeah.
if you're just gonna go out, like, I had no idea how awesome those stones
Yeah.
felt, but they're so great.
And
Just
like
get it
the
done.
whole atmosphere, like everyone working is the nicest, and they're so polite towards you, and the way that they're comprehend like how they are, like they're like jumping around the bush, like being soft spoken. And it's like, wow, this is really helping with my zen. I've like got a massage where I'm just like get off Groupon or something.
Yeah.
You go in at the time of your massage and you lay down, you get up and you leave, and it's like,
you don't feel satisfied.
You
I'm not
know,
you know what happened? I'm not talking happy ending satisfied.
Yeah.
I'm just saying you're just like, dude, I just like walked in, like you like wake up and you gotta immediately get kicked out.
Yeah.
But at the other place, you get to like wake up after the massage and you can go chill back in that Zen room and
yep.
kind of like
yeah,
decompress after being decompressed because you're like,
Yeah.
I'm not ready to leave yet. No
Yeah.
way. Because you'll be like just chilling, relaxing
Yeah.
again. You can feel all your muscles are just like
Yeah.
so loose. And they're like, okay, now I'm ready to go. Even though I'm not, but I know I got to get
Yeah.
out of here and back to the world.
Yeah.
But dude, it really does. It is a benefit big time.
yeah,
I do like massages in general. Like I've had quite a few
yeah.
in sports. You get injuries, but
Yeah.
I've never had an experience like that.
Yeah.
I
Super
mean
cool,
that.
man.
Like, yeah, it really is an experience.
I challenge all males to like really go through that experience. Like I think like I just saw that Shane Gillis was like, men don't take baths and they don't do massages, and it's like, bro, those types of massages is a way different world.
you
man.
want that?
Like,
I guess yeah. I
jeez.
would suggest that 10 out of 10 times.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I'm looking forward to not having any money again after that last one, but like that's the goal. Is like, dude,
Right.
I want to live that life. Sometimes it's
Yeah.
just like you want to have someone massaging your back every 2 weeks or something. Like, you know how awesome that is.
It is, and it's like
Dude,
they
was
get it
great.
right, dude. You wake. Because it is like they get to really figure out the pain points in your back,
And you're
like,
telling them too.
Wow,
You tell them too, like, hey,
Yeah.
can you focus? And then obviously, like, you're paying them, and they're gonna take care of
Yeah.
a section of your back or leg wherever that's hurting. They'll take care of it. Like,
Yeah.
hey, that felt great, but also, can you go a little bit harder or a little deeper there?
Yeah.
Like something, just, and then you're like, whoa.
good. Like I would pass up a week of going out drinking and partying just for that couple-hour experience. Like it's
I don't know about that. Maybe a day or two, but
so I said the whole weekend. You
you
know?
said the whole week.
I said weekend.
Oh, you said
Yeah,
weekend.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like a whole weekend of going out and partying and stuff. But I don't know.
That's even too much. I'm drinking right now. That's why I love the Cornetto trilogy, because they've been involved drinking with Shawn of the Dead, right at a pub,
Yeah,
Hot Fuzz,
yeah.
and a bar and a pub.
Mm-hmm.
And
I
the
forgot
World's
about
End.
all those
You
movies
gotta
until
be
you
in a
named
bar.
them. It's
And
cool.
what was the last one again?
The World's End.
World's End? Yeah.
Oh yeah,
okay.
that's a good trilogy. I never knew that. I never.
Isn't
knew
it
that
crazy that
trilogy.
those ones are all together? So weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting. It
Yeah.
makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense as you say it.
You know.
yeah. Namaste. Speaking of-
Namaste.
I mean, you do a lot of decompressing. Like you go to like lakes and stuff, or like
Mhm.
Yeah.
like Boom Island. I
Yep.
see you like posting
Yep.
up. You know,
Yep. Yep.
and that's what's so great
Yep.
about summer. It's just great weather,
Yep.
great to get out. Like Minnehaha's is a staple to go to and check out. And I've never been there at 5:30 in the morning, but I'm really
Making a point.
itching to
Making
do
a
it.
point.
Yeah.
Like, dude, I was like, well, even last episode, I was
Yeah.
saying how Minnesotan I am now. And that's right there is like, you got to
Yeah.
dude, what is it? The park is 1882 or 1883. I don't remember when it was founded.
Yeah.
And it's right there near the Salt Life. Like there's like a ball that says 1882, 1883, right near that Salt Life restaurant,
Okay.
right near the falls. Dude,
Is it Sea Life Restaurant?
Yeah, that
it's
sounds right.
It was
Yeah, about
Native
that.
Lands.
Yeah.
they were.
They were.
And they had that house.
Not anymore. USA, USA.
Speaking of that, they still have that house there in the.
Okay. Also, I have indigenous blood in my body, so
So it's okay. It's passing. What's it? Shawn said something about cultural appropriation.
dude, my
Speaking of-
DNA,
yeah.
my DNA is 24.9% indigenous,
Cool.
and I am okay that I am right here, right now, today. And if my ancestors knew how happy I was, they'd be okay with it too, because I
Yeah.
guarantee they struggled. So,
Mm-hmm.
but
Yeah.
so did the other people who got killed.
Yeah. Respect to
Yeah.
the culture, you know.
Yeah.
They still have
It was
that
deadly
house
around here.
though. I forget how old that is.
1860.
Is that the house?
And also,
Statue.
which is sorry for yelling, but I'm so mad because they had to put barbed wire fencing around it.
Did they do that now?
Why?
Because it was open before.
They actually have there's like some kind of boarded up,
Wow.
and they have barbed wire fence around it because apparently I would have to assume that there's some degenerates
Some degenerates.
who are out there
It's the housing
vandalizing.
market. They need somewhere to
last year-
live. You know?
Last year they
Not
had.
there.
Last year they had a encampment there too.
So sad.
They used to have it where like it would be in a, like they have an event like day of like the house would be open and they would do like. things
I've
with
never been
kids.
in there. I so want to see that place.
I've been around and inside like not one door, but that was like years ago. But that stinks. You know, people ruin it for other people.
I mean, low key, like yeah, like you know, I'm not gonna say I'm super salty about it, but I'm gonna say my sodium levels are on the rise.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Wow!
So, sodium's it's
salt.
full
Good
word.
job, buddy.
It's full word for salt.
Oh,
Somebody say salt is slang for sodium.
there is tons of salt that you do want to eat. You know, the Himalaya salt,
Himalayan salt?
Celtic salt, which is
Pink
good.
salt.
That's Himalayan.
I don't. Oh, is that? I wouldn't know that. I didn't know that was the
Celtic
same
salt's
thing.
actually really good for you. There's
Wait, so
one
pink?
other one.
Wait, is
that-
pink and Himalayan are the same?
as from what I assume, but I could be wrong.
The Celtics-
But I'm gonna say yes. Say yes.
Hey, the Celtics are really good. They're playing Dallas Mavericks in the NBA.
Don't talk about
championships.
basketball.
In the NBA Finals.
It's dead to me since Timberwolves. You know?
Oh, poor
Well,
guys.
we always got next year.
Yeah.
So pink and Himalayan. Let me look this up.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Pink Himalayan salt. You got some of that?
Hey, Himalayan
I don't
salt.
think so. I use Epsom salt.
Hey, you guys
Well,
should.
that's like help. That's not what you should
you guys
consume.
should check out.
It's like best salts, like the people that had it.
Did you find it?
No, because I forgot what I was doing.
You're looking up pink salt and Himalayan salt.
Couldn't remember what it was called. Himalayan is the word that was.
Hey, if you guys need a massage show, I got a lady a couple corners down. She's really good.
Oh, what'd you have? What portal? Here's
What's his name? Both table salt and pink Himalayan salt consist mostly of sodium chloride, but pink Himalayan salt has up to 84 other minerals and trace
Yep.
elements. These include common minerals like potassium and calcium,
Yep.
as well as lesser-known minerals like strontium and molly.
Yep.
Too dumb to pronounce it, but molybdenum.
And that's
Does
a
it-
hard.
Does it say
Yeah.
molybdenum? The very last word. Pretty close. I know it's not, but come on.
I was gonna, and that's the thing
I
too
see
is
it.
like
I see it.
molybdenum.
Yeah,
I see
Molly
it.
be done. Like it's really good for you. There's benefits, but sometimes like now that Himalayan and pink salt are so mass produced, just the quality starts to go down. And now we're talking about a better one is Celtic salt, and then the best one is Baja Gold Mineral Salt,
Interesting.
and that has the Baja is 91 minerals, and it's not like trending or hipster like pink salt or Himalayan was. So definitely,
Wow,
really
you're
good for-
so cool. You know, before it's trendy.
But I want to know
Cool
what does
salt,
that mean
bro.
though? When because the other one just said like 80 some minerals, and that one you just said had 90 some. Like
That was 84, and this is 91. So,
So
like
good.
they say,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
when you wake up, the first thing you should do is drink 8 to 10 ounces of water, and you should put a little salt in it. And they always say Baja Gold Mineral Salt's one of the best salts you can put in there.
Dude, we
But-
eat enough salt in our foods.
Sure.
Dude, you don't have to do all that. Just don't do that.
Yeah.
you're probably eating
Don't
fast food.
listen
That's why
to
you
that.
have too much salt in your diet.
I eat no fast food, son.
Liar.
Because
I've
sodium
seen
is
your
salt.
diet when I used to work with you, buddy.
Trust me, when I go get my massages down a couple corners down,
Sean's
See,
like,
we
when
don't
we were
use
talking
no
about
salt.
massages,
I mean,
he's like,
sushi.
this is nothing of the massage I get. Sean's like, what is that? Like, I go to the corner and they say, hey, go to the back for the massage. Like, Sean, do you want to shed light on there, or are we just going to leave it all up to
we leave it up to
Creativity.
go in creativity.
imagination? Imagination.
Oh, I love that episode. Gosh, South Park? No, is that what you're not doing?
SpongeBob.
Oh, you're doing SpongeBob.
Yeah.
Of course, I should have known. I was thinking
Did you see the-
imagination.
Did you see the new South Park episode with the shot in the stomach?
No,
and
I have not yet. Did you watch
Whoa,
it?
Whoa.
It's like the Ozempic.
Ozempic. Yeah.
Ozempic.
This is out?
Yeah, I didn't see it still though.
Yeah.
So
Did you hear
What?
about the stuff about Ozempic? How bad it actually really
Yeah,
is?
it's terrible for you, dog.
Yeah. Well, it's
What?
good for like the
If you
short
have
game.
diabetes.
No, it helps you lose weight. It helps you, but it's like the long term effect. You can never go off Ozempic once you take it.
for how
And-
long do you have to be on it? Do you think?
The rest of your life.
Wait,
and
you
then they
think
even
one dose?
no Ozempic. You would take it consistently.
No, I'm saying. So how many doses do you think it would take for you to be hooked until you can't take it? Until you can't like
So
not
as
have
far
it.
as hooked, it helps your body lose the weight, right? So
Right.
it's helping you be slim and losing the body weight. So I don't think it's like a drug that gets you like hooked.
Okay,
That's
okay.
what I'm getting that terminology from. But this lady was talking about, she's done a lot of research and doctor research about after about 18 months, your body will start to plateau and reject it. And then it's going to go into like, there's like testicle issues, stuff with your butt, with like how like in your organs. And I'm like, geez, like, cause it just became so popular this last year with like all these celebrities, like
Right.
Ryan Garcia, right? Said that he got tested positive for Ozempic.
Who's that?
And it's like, dude,
Yeah.
people don't realize how
the
bad
fighter.
this
The
drug
fighter.
is.
Oops, I wasn't paying attention.
Go
It was
ahead.
Ryan Garcia, the fighter. I wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
Dude, so it says Ozempic impacts the stomach's nerve, affecting the rate of digestion and sometimes slowing the process too much. If food stays in the stomach for too long, it can form a solid mass of food that can lead to nausea, cramping, and vomiting food eaten several days earlier.
Yeah,
Like so.
it's not
Well, I'm
worth
sure
it,
there's
man.
other like that's just one little
It's
thing
not
like
worth it.
side effects,
Yeah.
including allergic reaction, hypoglycemia, which is low blood
Yep,
sugar,
yep.
increased thyroid cancer risks,
Yep.
gallstones, and swelling of the pancreas.
What
Yeah.
is it originally for? What is the
Weight, just
purpose?
Weight loss.
Just weight loss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like a weight
but
loss
I
drug.
thought this had something to do with diabetes.
No.
Oh, I don't think so. I think it was just
No.
weight loss in general.
Yeah. I think you're
but
thinking about something else.
Maybe it helped with diabetes,
Yeah.
but I think weight
You're
loss
thinking
was
like
like the
an
primary
actual
goal.
diabetes shot. Like this is nothing.
Oh,
the
but I
same.
thought that's what all these celebrities were using.
They were.
That was the diabetic drug.
And still
Is
are.
it? Oh, okay.
No, they're using Ozempic.
I'll
Yeah,
look.
whatever.
I'll see. Is
Yeah.
Ozempic for diabetes or something?
But no, it's for
'Cause
weight.
I think it's.
I think you think
abusing
about
it.
something else.
No, I think there was for something and they're abusing it, where it even made it hard for certain people who need it to get it or something.
Maybe it was like that drug was slightly into that shot for
Oh,
diabetes.
it's gotta be this. It's gotta be this.
No, I think you're right. Yep, I think he's right.
Is he?
Ozempic is a prescription-only medicine and should be used as prescribed by your healthcare provider. It is a safe medicine, but carries some side effects and requirements for safe user. Managing type 2 diabetes can be
Oh,
difficult, but,
okay.
Yeah, so
okay, that's
diabetics
right.
couldn't even get it. 'cause
but
of all the people legally
prescription
using it.
medications like Ozempic can help.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
good call.
Wow, so
Good
you
job,
were
dude.
right. So
Hell
that's
yeah,
where
dude.
it did stem from.
Yeah, so
Good
it's
call,
not
good call.
good for you. It's like you just to be used and to lose weight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like has a medical purpose. And
And
when you're talking about diabetes, it's you're
Insulin.
talking blood sugars and stuff. So it's
You're right.
probably you probably don't need it. What you're doing, it's probably working against you.
Yeah, and you're saying
not
that type 2 diabetes patients are not couldn't even get it because it's so popular and in high demand.
ago, yeah,
Yeah, that's tough. Like,
Yeah.
and that's the thing is, there's not a lot of research for like
It's such a
long
short
term
time.
effect.
Yeah.
There's no long term
There's none.
effect. So like,
Huh.
geez,
I know
There's
something else that had no long-term study,
Yeah.
and they mass-produced that pretty fast.
Opiates.
Something like that. Think 2020, buddy.
Oh,
2020,
yeah.
COVID, literally
yeah.
do anything in
Yeah.
life to be them.
Yeah.
Something.
Yeah.
Well,
I
yeah,
am
that's what happened with opiates too, and with
Yeah.
the mass production and no long term studies.
Well, no, I
A lot
think
of
they
people
no,
died.
they knew. They knew
Well,
about the
they knew.
opiates.
Yeah.
They knew
They
about the
knew.
opiates.
They knew.
Yeah, they knew opiates.
They
It's
knew.
just so
100%.
hard. You got
They knew it.
And they
said
knew about
did.
the other thing, by the way,
Yeah.
but they pushed them both.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's a $1 billion industry, and guess what?
You're not
It's
wrong.
like doesn't
Right,
cost
yeah.
you money because you have insurance, or
Weird.
sometimes you don't have
You
insurance.
just hit the nail on the head,
Yeah.
by the way. It's a $1 billion industry
Yeah.
and or more because it's the medical
Yeah.
industry. Of course, where they're going to protect themselves.
Yeah.
And they have for years,
Yeah.
and they've always hurt the public.
Oh, someone's
Like,
knocking at
there
our
are-
door.
There are some benefits, but I'm saying like they have always
Yeah.
just hurt the people at the
Yeah.
end of the day. If they have a way to make 11 billion, but they have to pay maybe 4 or 5 billion
Yeah.
in tax or not
Yeah.
in some kind of
Fine
settlement,
settlements.
they'll
Yep,
do that.
Exactly.
It's still a
And
win.
all you are is
They
paying
don't
your
care.
Ko-fi, which is a normal thing. It's like, wow, I'm winning here because I don't pay for this shot, but your insurance pays for it,
They're winning.
and that money goes straight to the pharma, and it's
Yep.
just like this. Honestly, it's a crazy business aspect. Like, I think it's smart, like using any type of insurance money, because the consumer, zero out of pocket for them, just a regular copay. But on the bill, it's like hundreds of dollars for the shot, but that's covered under insurance.
So
So they
wild.
take that money from the insurance company, pay the pharma, and it's just like
Yeah.
all in
In
there. It's
turn,
like,
our
wow.
insurance goes up then.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yep.
That's it, dude.
Wow.
And just like Team America has said correctly back then, corporations are getting all corporation-y.
Yep.
And that's the problem.
Yeah.
That's
They
the
sure
problem.
getting really corporation-y right now.
It's so true, though.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, just that system is corrupt. And the biggest issue I have, I think, truthfully today, my biggest issue, and I don't know why more people don't have that issue, his taxes.
Dude, I just watched this video. I hate it.
I don't understand.
You're taxed on your house. You're taxed on the money that you get. You spend the money. You're taxed on that. You're taxed on the food. Like, after the year you pay taxes on your house, it's like, and I could just go on the car you pay tax on, and then you have to pay car after the monthly tax. It's like, dude,
your money is a quadruple tax.
Yeah.
Maybe that's being nice.
Yeah. No, it's like, dude, it's like after watching that, I'm like, at what point, like, there's going to be a riot, like, for enough.
There should be a riot.
Like,
I'll tell you what.
Yeah.
If there isn't a riot yet, which obviously there isn't, we were mad about a 1 to 2% tax just on some
2%,
goods.
I saw that. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just on tea. That was a whole revolution.
Yeah. Revolution for the 2%.
And now
tax.
we're okay with damn near 40% of our taxes just going our income goodbye. But here's the thing: California recently imposed, or they're considering right now imposing a new tax that will impact drivers.
What?
Listen to this. 30 cents per mile they're going to tax. So you're going to get, if you drive a mile, you're going to get taxed 30 cents.
We already get taxed to pay for the roads on our checks. That's the thing.
And our gas.
And your gas and your car every year. Yeah. And they need 30 more cents. You know, it's not the tax problem. Like, I wouldn't mind paying a reasonable amount of taxes. It's the spending problem. It's a spending problem. It's every day. That they don't care about their budget. What other agency in the world, or government, or not government, what other company for that matter, is going to fail their tax audits 4 or 5 years in a row and continue to be profitable?
Dude,
they can't even account for all the money. And I'm talking about the Pentagon.
Yeah.
Like, dude, it's the biggest joke. And it's all a scam. We're getting what was the money multiplier effect is a scam. This double taxation or triple taxation at this stage is a scam.
Yeah.
The American people are just getting robbed blindly, and we're just saying, "Cool, do you guys want to take some more?" No, that's garbage. It's garbage, dude.
That's why
do people okay with being taxed? Don't you want your money? When did it
it's
change?
My money, and I need it now.
When did it change? To be like, yeah, we need to tax us more. Take more money. No, why?
Dude, I'm about to call J.G. Wentworth.
What are you saying? What's that? What world is this? Why are people okay with giving their money away? Or like, that's dumb.
That's a crazy thing about.
You're working your life away just to give your money away to nothing, like just to be overspent, and then say, "Hey, we actually need more from you." What the fuck?
Dude, that's why people are leaving California.
It's insane.
It's not a dream state anymore.
I saw they're leaving.
Never has been. Once upon
Canada.
Yeah.
Canada was in the news a lot today about that.
It's garbage.
Yeah.
It's wrong.
Yeah. Dude, I'm a person
they're
for the
starting
people.
off with 53% tax.
Yeah, I don't get it.
And they want more.
You're telling me with 53% of our tax, which, by the way, is an astronomical way too much, it should probably be 2%. You guys can do everything before, because it's been proven before 1913 that all the stuff that was already out there infrastructure-wise was happening. Buildings were being built way before we started collecting a massive tax on people. No big deal. But now, today, it just doesn't make any sense how they can take 53% of our dollars, or percent of our income, pardon me, and say that we need to still take more. Get this in order and start protecting our money, spend it properly, and then people will feel more comfortable. But also, they should reduce all of that, because every government agencies need to be reduced. But
I think I hope
it's
too,
so
as we go forward,
it drives me nuts.
We keep bringing more awareness to the subject, and at one point we're going to have the numbers, and the numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie.
Can't. Crazy. We're clearly in some kind of depression. It's always, guys, it's only 6% inflation.
What do they call
7% inflation.
It's the hidden depression. Because of the
hidden recession.
Hidden recession. There's a term for it that we're in.
Yeah, we are.
Because of like social media, no one really talks about it. Everyone's,
Well, it's just not talked about in the news.
Yeah,
you're right, in the news. Yeah, the meat.
About social media every day.
Yeah,
every day. Yeah. Hey, we should do
beer review.
It's summertime. I'm really hot. We should do beer review.
Okay.
Really thirsty.
Awesome.
I'm so thirsty. It's so hot.
You're so hot, Shawn. Let me cool you down. Drink? So this comes with a little story.
Okay.
It's Mango Cart, right? I didn't get this beer. This is gifted from us from my cousin Jimmy. This is one of his favorite.
Jimmy.
Thanks, Jimmy.
James.
Thanks, James.
No, Jim. His nickname's Jimmy from the family.
Which one is it, dude?
It's James, but we nicknamed him Jimmy. Mango Cart, one of his favorites, right? Best car salesman in Brainerd, Minnesota.
There you go.
Hey, go see James
or Jimmy, whichever one Josh decides his name is.
But dude, talk about a cool can, right? Mango Cart, Golden Road Brewing. Mango. It's a mango wheat Yale.
Nice.
I haven't tried this, of course, but super cool can, right?
Oh, it's very chill, actually very relaxing, like the beach feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's picking mangoes.
Jimmy watches our show and he's like, dude, Jimmy James watches our show. He's like, dude, this is my favorite. I'm gonna put this on.
I mean,
was
low-key,
like,
this has got to be the California coast right here. I mean, this does not look California to you guys? Ish?
It does,
Doesn't give
yeah.
that vibe?
Skateboarding.
Yeah.
Them darn skateboarders.
There's a guy in a wheelchair. Wow, they got everyone. The dog.
And there's
Oh,
so-
hey, you know why? Look where it's brewed. Golden
Oh,
Road
man.
Brewing, Los Angeles, California.
Oh, okay. Wow, we just brought up
I'm
California.
saying no.
too.
And it's called the
beachfront-
Golden
I'm saying
Road.
the beachfront. The beachfront reminded me of California, and then
Wow,
it turns
yeah.
out to be from
It's Golden
California.
Road Brewing, yeah.
Yeah, I had no idea. That's cool.
And St. Louis, Missouri. Wow.
Wait, what?
Looks like St. Louis, Missouri Ocean Beach.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, dude. Hey,
Los
if
Angeles,
anybody that's
California, and
watching,
St.
they
Louis.
got a
How do they
beer
have two
that they want to
locations?
review on the show, like I said, put it in the comments. Send us our way. We'll partner with you. Email, comment, whatever you got to do, we'll get to you. How does it smell, Matt?
Mangoey.
Hey, Matt, can you take one drink and can you tell me what you think?
I can do that, sir.
Woo! Wow, that smells good, though, don't it?
So good.
Whoa.
Whoa.
Okay. That's weird.
Really?
So I'm not.
Intriguing you are.
I don't eat mangoes, but that tastes good, and especially for a wheat ale. I like wheat ales.
God, that
Yeah.
smells so good, man. It does smell good.
That's great. That's not bad at all.
Oh.
That's a solid 7.3.
7-3. Okay.
So the guy who doesn't eat mangoes, what can you say? The 7-3, the mango eat the guy?
It looks like it's from the mango cart,
I
right?
go.
Sir.
Because there's a mango cart there. That smell just refreshes you.
Great.
The smell is a 10 out of 10. I'll say that.
Ooh.
But drink, it is definitely mango-y. Yeah. It's very unique. Very good.
Hit us
Very
with
good.
it. What is it, brother? Brother.
I'll go. That's pretty. I really like it. 7-9.
7-9.
Respect.
Monster.
Wow.
Whoa. Okay. Damn, it tastes like juice.
Yeah.
There's like, this is like troubling. This is really good. It's smooth. Wow, I could chug all this right now.
Damn.
Literally.
Impressive.
I already drank half the
Do
can.
it. Do it.
Yeah.
Do
All
it.
right.
Do it.
Oh.
Chug.
Oh, wow.
Chug.
Get
Chug.
it. Respect.
Oh, it's cold. and
Where's the burp
refreshing.
at?
Oh, it's not too carbonated.
It's not too carbonated.
There you go.
There it is.
Shout out to
7-7.
hey,
7-7. This is
Hey,
great.
we were
Mango
all
cart.
right in there. We were right all in the bar.
Mango Cart. Shout out to them.
Yeah, shout
Golden
out.
Road.
to
Golden Road.
Mango Cart.
Yeah, great, man. Great.
Build on
Great
the
recommendation.
Yeah,
Build on the,
James
ocean
slash
coast
Jimmy.
of.
Yeah, Jimmy.
Hey, Jimmy.
Jimmy.
We're
yo,
right
Jimmy.
on the ocean
Right,
coast
Jim.
of St. Louis, Missouri.
Yeah, that's a high score. That's a good one. Good one. Awesome. Cheers and beers, guys. Yeah. Refreshing. Yeah. Yeah. Check it. AITA.
AITA.
Dude, I saw this thing. I'm like, gosh, Shawn, you got to get into this because this is controversial.
All right.
right.
Am I the a-hole
Yes.
for abandoning my appearance at an island in the Caribbean so I could get back to our cruise in time?
Oh.
He abandoned them.
So he
abandoned
abandoned
his
his parents at
parents?
an island in the Caribbean so he
They're
could
probably
get to
still
the cruise
here,
on time.
still there today.
Oh, let's hope not. All right.
Well, legend has it.
Legend has it.
All right. I graduated from high school back in December.
Congrats, Matt.
As a gift, my parents got me a cruise. It was also for my 18th birthday. It was also a family vacation. We usually stay at an all-inclusive resort, but I have also always wanted to go on a cruise. I told my parents if it was difficult and that...
If it was different.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
I
you're
told my parents it was different and that if we went on excursions, we had to follow the schedule no matter what. Well, it was a week-long cruise, and they would not head back to the ship when I said it was time to go. They were busy shopping and bargaining with the locals. I finally said that I was heading back to the ship. My mom waved me off. They missed the departure by a lot.
Oh my God!
45 minutes. They got a hold of me through WhatsApp. They wanted to know why I didn't get the boat to wait for them.
Oh my God!
I wanted to scream that they were going to be inconvenienced. they're going to inconvenience 3,998 people because 2 could not understand what a schedule was. They ended up having to fly to the next part from there, and it was expensive. They are pissed at me for leaving them behind. I didn't know what I was supposed to do. They literally told me that they knew what they were doing. I wish I had never asked for this. They are making me miserable because I left without them.
Oh,
AITA.
my gosh.
Dude.
And Shawn, me and you've been on a cruise, so we know some things about the cruise rules.
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, we've never messed up then.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah.
First off, I love it how they said shopping and bargaining with the locals, because Shawn just bargains with the locals 24/7, man. Like, the guy says $35, Shawn goes $5. The guy says $30, Shawn goes $5. The guy says $25, Shawn goes cinco. And he gets away with it after like 20 tries. But geez, wow.
Dude, I think it's hilarious where they go, I wanted to scream that they were going to inconvenience 3,998 people. Because the parents are like, why did you just have them wait for us?
Yeah. Like, what is the guy going to do when he gets to the ship, says, my 2 parents are coming?
Hey, they might be here. They might be here in like an hour. I don't know, like 10 minutes, hour.
They say 5 o'clock is departing or whatever, 4 o'clock. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
They give you the departure time.
Dude.
Why are you so entitled to think they're going to wait for you?
Dude, me and
Hello?
Shawn have ran because we jumped lines because we were going to get stranded. Remember that?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
that one time with the boat.
With the scooters, we had to... Dude, it's no joke. It's such a serious rule on the cruise. If you're not
they don't
there,
play.
they do not, like, dude, everyone's... The 4,000 people that are on the cruise ship, and then you got the workers, which is like half that, which is 6,000 people, 2 people. Jeez, man.
Yeah. You can't be late for that. You ever see the videos online where they show
Those
the
are my
people
favorite.
running?
Those are my favorite.
And
I just watched one today. Funnily enough, I'm not even kidding. Where was it? Like everyone, he's like, I wonder who's gonna be late. Dude.
Yeah.
And everyone made it except 2.
The 2 guys?
Probably the
Were they on
parents.
the
Parents.
It's not, dude, it's just
I'm not even kidding. It very well could have been the parents, like a video.
And they're so mad about
I
this.
think
It probably recently
the
happened.
video said like 45 minutes. I'm almost like, and like I guarantee, I feel like it's that video. I guarantee it's those. I bet it's those parents.
It could be.
I
It very well could be.
You don't
I
understand,
bet.
like, the coastal guards, them coming into a different country, depending on the Caribbean, like, there's laws in place for the ship. They can get fined. They have a time schedule for everyone's safety and other schedules. It makes no sense to miss it. And the mom waved him off.
Yeah.
Like, he's trying to be a good son, saying, hey, and he knows, I think maybe the son could have did a little bit better job. But
What do you want to do?
like,
What do you want
drag
to do?
them because they're
Yeah.
going to miss it?
Yeah,
dude,
drag 'em.
come on now, you can't do that.
But I'll say this.
Try dragging your parents away from something they're doing as a kid. Good luck.
Good luck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
right.
Hey, but he's saving money getting on. So they didn't have to
Yeah.
pay for his
Didn't have to
flight.
pay for his flight.
So when it comes to the title
They should be
AITA,
thanking him.
yeah.
They should be thanking him.
Thanking
They should be thinking him.
When it comes to the title AITA for abandoning my parents at an island in the Caribbean so I could get back on the cruise in time, he is not the a-hole, bro.
Not at all.
He is
No.
not the a-hole,
Not
and
at
I
all.
hope he lived the time of his life in between until the next island.
And
Yes.
shout out to him, because most people don't like separate from the parents to do the right thing.
Yep, so
They're
good for
like,
him.
oh, I'll just stay with you because whatever happens, I'll be with you. Like, no, he could be back in the room helping with their stuff, helping with destination stuff, because now they have to get a hold of the Coast Guard. Now they have WhatsApp. Shout out to this guy being a savior.
Hey!
I hope those
Shout
parents had to wait at least 3 days to get on the cruise, so that young man got to have a nice time away from his
That's
parents,
so funny.
nagging him, because you
Yeah.
know they're gonna get back and they're gonna give him hell when they get to talk to him.
for
You know,
nothing.
It's not for nothing.
Yeah.
He didn't do nothing wrong. He just
not his fault.
said, "Hey, I just watched the clock. Sorry, you two were just in your own world, and you thought everyone revolved
Yeah.
around you. Oops."
Yeah, I think you said it perfectly, Matt. Like, I can't respect the parents for making them miserable about the scenario. They're mad because they messed up.
They're mad.
They're
because
mad
they're-
because they
Like,
messed up.
seriously,
They're
the
projecting.
kid did the right thing, and I hope he.
They know.
They know.
I hope he didn't was like, oh, I have anxiety. My parents are. I hope he put that down and was like, hey, they'll meet me there, and I'll enjoy the rest of the day for the cruise,
Yep.
and get that unlimited drink package.
Hey! And quick question.
Margarita.
I believe you can be 18 to drink.
You can.
on the
You
suite.
can.
Really?
18, yeah.
Dude.
We've been on a few, but we weren't until our 20s.
Yep.
So,
Yeah.
But
And you have a better option of winning at the casino because no taxes.
Oh, that's so cool.
no taxes.
And all the events they
Amen.
have. Yeah. But anyways, shout
Hey.
out.
Yeah,
That's seriously not
right?
the a-hole.
That's it. I just thought that was a funny story.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's a great story.
That
That's
was
a
a good
great ATI.
That's funny.
Cool.
Wow,
Nice.
what an exciting episode!
What
from,
a great
our
episode.
favorite movies.
Dude, the trilogy, yeah. I
trilogies.
can't believe you guys both had the number one Lord
That
of
was
the
cool.
Rings.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were such a nerd.
And all
I
three
mean, I
of
knew
us,
it, but I didn't know it.
I didn't do it, but I
and all
knew
the
it.
three of us had the Batman. Begins.
yeah.
So we all had, yeah. Mine's
I mean, you have
mine
to
is
have it.
all what would you call that? Yeah, really nerdy stuff.
I mean, yeah, but
Batman.
I mean, you
Lord
guys
of
see
the
my
Rings,
apartment. You know,
Hobbit.
I have Funko Pops. You know, I'm a nerd. Like,
Yeah.
you guys know, like, dude, I didn't know you were. So, like, that makes sense why we're such kindred spirits, bro.
And he had The Hobbit as like number 2 on, like
Three.
on
Three.
two of the 5.
Well, that's where he's wrong because the Hobbit's trash. But
What?
But yeah, guys, thank you for watching here at
I do
Cheers
like The
and
Hobbit.
Beers.
What did he say?
What did he say?
Cheers and beer.